What's good? Y'all know who it is? Y'all know what it is? It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping? First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad. Salute to the Goons. Run the likes up, you guys. Keep the likes of 50% of the audience. Last but not least, tip your bartender, man. What's popping, man? What is going on, man? It is the Monday after the Super Bowl Sunday, bro. And I am still laughing my ass off, bro. I mean, damn. I mean, what a beautiful Super Bowl. Okay, Super Bowl 60. Um, there's salute to the Seattle Seahawks, man, for absolutely getting their revenge, man, in a huge way. And also, the Raiders got their revenge as well, bro. It's beautiful. It was absolutely beautiful. A lot of people are in shambles, bro. And I'm here to let you guys know. I'm here to let you guys know, guys. I'm here to let you know in shambles, all right? So, first things first, man, before we get started, let's please put a one in the chat if everything is spicy, crispy over here. The audio's crisp, the visuals is crisp, and if it isn't, please put a two in, okay, so I can adjust accordingly. All right. So if you missed yesterday, if you guys, a lot of y'all, was with family. You might have been at a Super Bowl party, bruh. You might have been laid up with a 9.5 shooby dooby, bruh. Okay, with some chicken wings and some French fries and everything else. You missed yesterday. You need to go back. Just skip towards the end, and just skip to the parts where it's gonna be funny and shit. Cause we was on for 5 hours, bro. Straight cackling, man. It was almost as good as last year. Last year's Super Bowl was even better because the Chiefs were the ones that were getting their asses whooped. Now we see the Patriots getting their asses whooped. So, just to let you know, at the end of the video yesterday, a lot of you guys got to see me put on my satellite TV right on there, and I went to local Boston news. I went to Channel 5, ABC Channel 5 in Boston, Massachusetts, and watched the feed of Mike Vrabel and all of those Patriots back in Boston just in shambles, bro. And if you want to see me actually doing that live, it's 13 degrees back there, bro. I literally kept it on and fell asleep in front of the TV. I sat there and watched Boston television, the local Boston news, all the excuses. They had people there at in San Francisco area at Levi. They had people there. They were talking. They had Mike Vrabel up for like a half an hour. I was just laughing, bro. Had it on that y'all see it, man. I was watching the news. I was watching them back east, bro. It was funny as hell. Now, with all of that stuff being said, bro, let's get to the part where there was revenge that was actually taken last night, bro. And it starts with the guy by the name of Josh McDaniels, man. Josh McDaniels is getting absolutely crucified not by the Raider fans. We already did that. The Patriot fans, bro. I got it all right here. I got it all right here, bro. You think that we was mad? You remember when Josh McDaniels came over and he dismantled the entire Raider organization, bro? He took a playoff team with Rich Bisaccia, got rid of Derek Carr, tried to trade Josh Jacobs, got rid of Hunter Renfrow, messed everything up, bro. Set us back 5 years. You know how mad we were. You know how mad I was because I told you from day one that's what he was here to do, bro. Him and Dave Ziegler. The Patriot fans are madder than that. And I have it all right here, bro. And hey, There was a lot of vengeance that was revenge last night. If you guys didn't see the Marshawn Lynch Nike commercial that came on right after, bro, that shit was dead on right, man. Go watch Marshawn Lynch. Go watch Sean Lynch, bro, when he said they got their lick back, bro, and it felt good. We got our lick back too. And I'm about to read right here from the Patriots blog. Okay, many of them, dog. I got them from them. This is it. You know, hey, okay. I do got some Raider shit in here, but let me start with the Raider shit first. Okay, so it says right here, because our coach by the name of Clint Kubiak went head to head with Josh McDaniels. Josh McDaniels' offense against Kubiak's offense. Who do you think took care of who? Kubiak's offense absolutely blew the doors off of Josh McDaniels' offense. And this is going to explain why. So it says right here, most notably, new head coach of the Raiders, Clint Kubiak, was on Seattle sidelines. Former head coach of the Raiders, Josh McDaniels, was on the other stint as the offensive coordinator for the Patriots. He again led that offense humming all year, where he won Assistant Coach of the Year in National Football League until it mattered. That's what this article says. McDaniels helped second-year quarterback Drake May blossom into an MVP runner-up, and the Patriots offense averaged 28.8 points a game. Remember when Josh McDaniels was the head coach over with us, we couldn't even get a 20-point game. I think we had 2 20-point games all season. All of a sudden, he was averaging 28.8. Okay, all right, which was the second most in the league. But they laid an egg in Super Bowl 60, and McDaniels looked like the Raiders version of himself. Patriots offense flops in Super Bowl 60, reminding Raider fans, talking about reminding Raider fans of Josh McDaniels' tenure in Las Vegas. In Las Vegas, Josh McDaniels' offense ranked 12th in both yards and points in his first season. While the numbers by large look good, the Raiders often failed to get first downs or score when they needed to, and just had games where they couldn't get anything going. So you know what they're saying? They're comparing Josh McDaniels' play calling and his effectiveness last night in the Super Bowl to you when he was the coach of the Raiders. That's what it's saying. Same offense, same result. Let's keep it going. Okay. He was eventually fired for losing the locker room. Like I told you. Told you Josh McDaniels lost that locker room, bro. When he yelled at Antonio Pierce for, don't ever talk to the Patriots like that again. Lost the locker room. But McDaniels also took a massive step back in year 2. Suddenly, this team couldn't score. That was year 1. This is year 2. As they just pitched in 15.8 points per game. Didn't I just tell you we didn't even average 20? All right. And 268 yards per game. That's total yardage. That's not passing. That's passing and rushing the ball. Okay. They eclipsed 20 points just once. Just once, bruh. I thought it was 2. It was once. McDaniels was promptly relieved of his duties. That was the story for the Patriots under McDaniels on Sunday. You see the correlation? Josh McDaniels did a Las Vegas Raider job on the Patriots. That's what they're saying, bro. That's what they're saying. Okay? Beautiful. When they needed to get it done, they couldn't get anything going. McDaniels couldn't figure out how to protect Drake May or dial up quick routes to get the ball out of his hands quicker, and they couldn't run the ball. That sounds like when he was with us, remember? It sounds like when he was rolling around in Las Vegas when he couldn't figure nothing out. They're saying Josh McDaniels didn't make no adjustments. They're saying Josh McDaniels was looking like he was with us, and that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. It was acceptable when he was with us, but it's unacceptable that he's back with them. Let me keep reading. Okay. Now, Will Campbell was a liability at left tackle. That was their number one draft pick, their offensive lineman. Will Campbell was getting absolutely cooked. He had 14 pressures last night, bro, on Drake May. Drake May was getting hit. I think he got sacked 6 times. Okay. When they and then it says Drake May was seeing ghost. Say, Drake, I heard you lost the ball. Say, Drake, I heard you lost the Super Bowl. All right. And Seattle's defense is one of the best in recent memory of the league, but it took New England until the fourth quarter. This is how inept his offense was. It took them to the fourth quarter when Seattle was running a more of a prevent defense for them to put any points on the board or move the ball. They did for 15, 30, 45, for 45 minutes, Josh McDaniels' Raider offense, that's what they're calling it, didn't score a point until the fourth quarter. It was over. Even Chris Collinsworth was saying, well, there's never been a shutout in the Super Bowl, but it's looking like that's what's going to happen. That's how bad his offense was yesterday. Josh McDaniels' offense was worse than any other time ever. Okay? Let me keep reading. All right? Whereas Clint Kubiak, new Raider coach, on the other sideline was able to find ways to have success against a stout Patriot defense and churn out 22 offensive points. And Josh McDaniels and New England were a loss for answers. You hear that, Raider Nation? You hear that, Raider Nation? You hear what it said? It said that Kubiak was able to find ways to have success and score 22 points while McDaniels couldn't score any until the fourth quarter when they backed up off of their defense and started letting them cook a little bit. All right? All right, let me continue. This shit is beautiful. Okay? All right. McDaniels is a legendary coordinator, blah, blah, blah. Plenty of winning seasons, blah, blah, blah. But on Sunday, the rubber met the road, and without Tom Brady under center, McDaniels looked like the Raider version of himself. When you got Patriot fans and Patriot media saying that Josh McDaniels was the Raiders, now it's the reason why is because he was a Raider that night. Now it's he was Raidering up the Patriots team. Now it's that, and to me that's highly funny. That's not insulting at all because they were begging for him to come back. All right, let me continue. See how you still get the business? You still get the business even though you had nothing to do with it. You still get mentioned as why they lost. It's the Raiders' fault, bro. He brought his Raider playbook to the Super Bowl. I mean, come on, bro. Really? But yeah, that's what they're selling. All right, here we go. Between that and the offensive leadership defenses, the Raiders should be ecstatic hiring and landing Kubiak. Did you hear that? It says the difference between their leadership qualities, the Raiders should be ecstatic. That means extremely happy with landing Kubiak. They're throwing Josh McDaniels under the bus, and they're saying, Raiders, you do not have that. You don't have what we got over here in Boston. You got somebody who can get some shit done. That's what it says right here, bro. Right here. I'm not done. I'm not even close. Not even close to being done. Not even close. I love this shit. Okay, here we go. Here's some more. All right. Says right here. Talking about him, McDaniels has a long, this is what it says. McDaniels has a long history of screwing up his offensive protections in Super Bowls. Don't you guys remember? Put a one in the chat if you were here when Josh McDaniels was our coach and I was telling you his offensive protections were horrible. It says it right here, bro. Has a long history of screwing it up, okay? Here's what it says. The 2017, which was the best in NFL history, but lost to the Giants because Brady took a horrific beating. Now they're blaming him for every loss. The Patriots The Patriot way is blaming Josh McDaniels for every Super Bowl they ever lost, bro. Brady lost 3 Super Bowls. Okay, we know you guys think Brady was Jordan. Brady's not Jordan. Jordan was 6-0, never saw a game 7 in his life. Okay, Tom Brady is 7-3. He lost twice to Eli, and he lost to Nick Foles. Okay, so I'm just trying to remind you guys that think Brady is Jesus. Okay, all right, just keeping it clear. They're blaming him for every loss. Okay, I'm gonna break this shit down. This all right here, bro. These Patriots are not playing with Josh McDaniels. Okay, so right here says no chipping, no short game, no nothing. So they're saying there's no chip blocking, which is why Brady was getting hit. They're saying it was no short game, which is short immediate passes, screens, bubble screens, passes to the flat, hitting the check down receiver. This is what they're saying why that they lost to Eli Manning, and then they said nothing. Okay, they're comparing that to last night. Said the Falcons Super Bowl was even worse. And Tom Brady is the only quarterback in history who could have made that comeback. Remember when they were down 28-3 and they were down 25 going into the third? They're blaming Josh McDaniels for that, and they're saying the only reason why they won is because TB12 put on the cape and turned into Batman, Superman, Aquaman, Vision, and anybody else, Robin, whoever else you could name that has on a damn cape. Okay, Dr. Doom, Dr. Strange, don't matter. Okay, they said TB12 is the only person that could have pulled that rabbit out of his hat. Okay, he took an absolute beating in that game. Go watch the game again. They're telling you, watch that game again. The Falcons pummeled him again and again, and McDaniels made no adjustments. And then it says capitalized 0. Look, see that? 0 capitalized 0. This is why I was laughing so hard, okay? Let me keep going. It says, don't be surprised if him and the Patriots part ways this year. They want Josh McDaniels' head on a pole, bro. You saw how they made TB12 cheer for him. You saw what they did. They were about to dismantle Tom Brady's statue from the feet up unless he started cheering for them. The Patriot way ain't nothing but a gangster party, bruh. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster party back there, bro. They pumped TB12, the greatest player in their history, to make them cheer for them to only get their asses whooped. Now they're blaming Josh McDaniels, saying he needs to be fired for that shit. Let's keep reading. Says right here, Mike Vrabel clearly can't stand him. What? Well, I know it's reversed, man, but come on, it's right there. It says Mike Vrabel can't stand him. Really? And it says, I see a parting of the ways as the outcome. They talking about throwing his ass out. Where's Josh McDaniels gonna go, bro? Boy, the only person he can go home, he only could get a job in the NFL was to go back to the crib. Ain't nobody was hiring that dude, man. They want him fired, okay? Says right here, the list of losers, quote unquote, in quotes, losers should have started with Josh McDaniels, who called dumb play after dumb play, made 0 adjustments at halftime, never schemed to provide a blocking support on the left side of the line, and abandoned the mid-range passing game, which meant either deep balls or those ineffective swing and screen passes all evening. McDaniels built his reputation as a great OC during the Brady era, as with Belichick. Now we're learning that it was Brady all along and not McDaniels. Scorching his ass, bro. Scorching his ass. I mean, good gracious. Do you want me to read that part again? I don't think you guys heard the gravity of what I said. I think you missed it. Let me say it slower, bro. What this is saying. This says right here all the things that he did wrong in one paragraph. Everything that Josh McDaniels did wrong according to the Patriot way, Boston, Massachusetts, the damn Bean Town, the Boston Tea Party guys, those Boston Baked Bean boys are definitely want his ass gone. Here, I'm gonna read it again. Okay. The list of losers should have started with Josh McDaniels, who called dumb play after dumb play. That's one. Made zero adjustments at halftime. That's two. Never schemed to provide blocking support for the left side of the line. That's three. And abandoned the mid-range passing game, which meant either deep balls or those ineffective swing and screen passes all evening. That's four. They broke the whole shit down, bro. He called dumb play after dumb play. Sounds familiar, don't it? Sounds familiar, don't it? Okay? Sounds like what he did when he was in Vegas. Made zero adjustments at halftime. Sounds like what he did in Vegas. Okay? Didn't provide blocking support and scheme for that. Sounds like Las Vegas. Then it says abandon the mid-passing range game, which is short intermediate route sitting down in coverage. Okay, for a lot of you guys who may not know football like we do over here, you've seen Travis Kelce go out about 7 to 8 yards in the middle of a cover two in the spacing, turn around, catch the football, and run. That's what's called a mid-range passing game between 7 to 10 yards or 5 to 7 or 8 yards down the field to get those short intermediate passes. They're saying he didn't do any of that. Then it says you had to throw deep balls. So they're blaming the interceptions that Drake May threw on him. They're blaming that on him because they're saying he had to throw deep balls or ineffective screen passes or swing passes. Why he was getting hit and the interception and then the hit and the fumble, because he couldn't throw the ball down the field. He had to wait for things to develop. That's what it's saying. Now they're learning that it was all Brady all along. Okay? McDaniels could have really done more, as the offense was very vanilla all game. I used to call it the vanilla offense all day over here. All right. That might have covered up for the deficiencies in the O-line, Drake May, and the run game. But it seems that there was zero creativity. Here's the last part. Well, that sucked. Been on vacation, so I watched the game from the hotel. Should have went to bed early. That's it. And it gets better, because after I had read all of that, I had to read the comments from the fans. This is what the fans said. Then I'm going to read your questions. But we absolutely got even. The revenge train rolling down the street, bro. We got even with his ass. You thought you were going to come over here and do all that saboteur shit and sabotage our team, which you did do, and you were going to ride off in the sunset? No, dog. You got cooked. So here's what some of the fans said to this article. There was like 150 something comments. I didn't print them all. I just looked at the ones that I thought were the most interesting and put them on here. Here's what the fans of the Patriots say about this article and what they saw yesterday. Let me get a little drink. Hold on. All right. Says the problem. Number one, Josh McDaniels. Number two, Drake May. Number three, offensive line. Those three things were so bad, winning was impossible. That was it. That was the first comment. There was only three things wrong with the Patriots last night. Number one, Josh McDaniels. Number two, Drake May. Number three, the offensive line. And those three things were so bad, winning was impossible. That's the first thing. Okay? Then it says, Will Campbell was a liability at tackle, and Drake May was seeing ghosts. They said Drake May was seeing ghosts, bro. And the Seattle defense is one of the best in the league. It took New England to the fourth quarter for them to score. Okay? They are blaming him, bro. They are really blaming Josh McDaniels, bro, for this whole debacle, man. They really want to make it clear that it's Josh McDaniels' fault, bro. Okay? And you know what? Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Now, as far as the statistics are concerned, and then I'm going to read, the statistics. Let's get these likes up, you guys. Okay, hit the like button. It says right here. Here's the statistics. New England's offensive game plan was puzzling because they said out of 79.1% of the snaps in 11 personnel, no game over 70% in the regular season. So Josh McDaniels pretty much changed his offensive protections because they were in 11 personnel and they've never ran it that much. Okay. Then it says they got the dime packages 53% of the time and still couldn't run the ball. So what does that mean for you casuals? What it means is they were in cover 2 single high all night, which means that the lanes were open. If you're in cover, you're worried about passing. The lanes were open to run and they couldn't run. That's what they're saying. They said, how could Seattle be in dime and be in nickel coverage for 53% of the time and you couldn't run the football? They're blaming Josh McDaniels for that. 0 snaps in empty to try to spread the Seattle out. So what they're trying to say is empty sets, no running back in the backfield. Because you know Lamondre Stevenson was the single back. So they're saying when they didn't have a back, when Demondre was on the line, when you had everybody on the line, you know it's a pass play. The only person that's in the gun is Drake May. They said they didn't try to spread them out at all. Meaning running routes like this to open the field up, to have somebody sit down in coverage to kick the football to run up the field. Everybody was all bunched together. Everybody was all jumbled together. These receivers are all next to each other. These receivers are all over. Everything is all clustered. So Seattle didn't have to spread their defense out. All they had to do was, stick to their zone. Stick to their zone, bruh. Okay? I'm here. I go from here to that hash, here to that hash. You go from here to the numbers. You go outside the numbers. You go back. They didn't have to do shit. They were able to just sit back and just pretty much spy, is what they're saying. They're saying Josh McDaniels didn't do anything to spread the offense out, get some out routes, get some sluggo routes, move them that way, do this, stretch the defense to throw the ball underneath so they could get first downs. So they didn't do none of that. None of that. It's right here. Okay. All right. It says it was a season low in 21 personnel and 1 snap in jumbo. They said they let Seattle play their game. That's it. I've been waiting. How many years has it been? I've been waiting, bro, about 3 years for me to enjoy the fact that Josh McDaniels has been absolutely outed as a fraud, as a saboteur, as a guy whose only success came from TB12, and there was for the world to see, bruh. And who better than to give him a big ass, fat ass L than my coach, Clint Kubiak? Did you see him at the end when he was there with his son and that reporter asked him what he's getting ready to do? And he said, hey, hell yeah, I'm going to the Raiders. I can't wait to get there. I'm like, that's what happens, man, when you just do what you're supposed to do, man. When you do what you're supposed to do, you gonna get yours, bro. And Seattle, they got even with that shit. Seattle should have never lost the Super Bowl to Malcolm Butler and that shit. Pete Carroll was doing Pete Carroll stupid shit, and that's why they lost. Okay? But they didn't have Pete Carroll last night, bro. They had Mike McDonald doing that shit. And that defense was stifling. But Josh McDaniels' head is on a stake. They want him gone. I sat up all night cackling my ass off. Man, I stayed at like 12 o'clock at night watching that local Boston Channel 5, ABC Channel 5, Boston. Go look it up because I had it right on my TV because I have satellite, and I sat there and I laughed my ass off. All they did was make excuses all night, bro. It was just them, the local news. Ladies was all upset. They went outside, started interviewing people in the snow and shit. I was just cackling, bro. You know how I laugh. You know how I laugh like a damn a drunk hyena, bro. Ah! All night. I was crying, bro, crying. They are in absolute shambles there, bro. They want to gut the team. Stephon Diggs, they want him gone, bro. They like, man, he gotta go. Those antics that he had, the whole Cardi B thing, and all his girlfriends was all there, and then he was on the sidelines fighting and all that crazy stuff. They want him gone, bro. Christian Gonzalez, who absolutely balled his ass off, will be a free agent after next year. We need to be trying to get Christian Gonzalez, man. Christian Gonzalez, we need to land him. He's going to be a free agent after next year. He's only getting paid like $9 million right now. Okay, they're talking about trying to get him. They said Josh McDaniels didn't bench their offensive linemen that they had. They're saying all kinds of shit. We're making all kinds of excuses, bruh. And at the end of the day, man, salute to the Seahawks. Seahawks handled a lot of my business. Okay, a lot of my business was handled in that Super Bowl. All right. The 49ers, all the 49er homies that I had that were laughing their ass off when they said that the Kansas City Chiefs won a Super Bowl in Allegiant Stadium and won one in our house. I absolutely cooked all of them, dog, when I said you let the Sea Chickens, as they call them, the Sea Chickens won a Super Bowl in your shit. Now what? Now they ain't talking, bruh. People don't want to talk to your boy Shaq. They don't want to say nothing to me, dog. Okay, unless the real ones. But I cooked them. Oh, remember that shit you said? Man, it was so funny. Yo, definitely. And the guy who did it was your backup quarterback to your starter quarterback as well. Let's not forget Sam Darnold was the backup to Brock Purdy just 2 years ago. Let's remember that. You picked the wrong one, bro. You should have kept. And they were just like, oh, man, all right, Shaq. Nah, dog, no. You can't throw that winning a Super Bowl in somebody's house no more, bro. Okay. Straight up, all right? So, beautiful for me. Kubiak's coming. Kubiak's walking in with that ring. New playbook, new situation. Hey, all good, but Josh McDaniels, bro, you thought it was sweet. You thought it was sweet when it was absolutely bitter, homie. You got what you deserve for being a snake in the grass, for being a used car salesman, dog, and being an absolute piece of shit, okay? I mean, damn. POS all day long. Thank you, Josh McDaniels, for proving us right. We didn't get it wrong. Matthew Shack Unfiltered told you from day one Josh McDaniels was a bad hire. Told you from day one, bro. And guess what? Now they know it. Doesn't matter that he won them 6 Super Bowls as an offensive coordinator. They're not giving him credit for any of it. They're saying 12 won all that shit. They're not giving Belichick no credit for that shit. And they're not giving Josh McDaniels no credit for that shit. And now there's one team that has lost more Super Bowls than any other team in the National Football League. And that would be the same team that I sat up and watched their feed on Boston ABC 5 until I fell asleep. I mean, it's just beautiful over here, bro. Beautiful over here, dog. All but good shit, okay? So let me go ahead and read what y'all talking about, man. Let's get these likes up. But there's nothing else to talk about, man. Josh McDaniels is, you thought he wasn't liked in Vegas. Where is he going to go now, bro? Where's he going to go now? I mean, there's nothing worse than being disliked in your own hometown. You always can go home, bro. Like, you should be always able to go home, right? I mean, damn. You know what I'm saying? You don't get to go home, bro. You don't get to go back to Podunk, Arkansas and shit. Nah, man. Soon as you drive in, you're getting pulled over by the sheriff. Nah, Quincy. We told you we do not ever want to see you again, Quincy. Get your ass up out of here. Well, I'm here to see my grandmama. You better look at her on FaceTime. You know, we'll bring her to the city, to the county limits. Cause your ass is not welcome, dog, for that shit you did 14 years ago. Well, man, I'm old. I got kids now. Nah, dog, we told you. You come back here, you're going to be arrested on sight. Get your ass up away from around here. Get your ass up away from around here, homie. Funny as hell. I love it. But we cooked last night, Raider fan. Seahawks fans, we cooked last night. We solved a lot of problems. That damn Clint Kubiak, bro, solved a lot of problems for us. He's coming. He's already good with me already, bro. He solved hella shit. He fixed the Seahawks shit and he fixed the Raiders shit simultaneously, bro. Just by calling a good ass game. He had everything cooking, bro. Everything cooking last night. Did you guys see Walker? What did I tell you guys? I'm going to sit back and pretend that Sam Darnold is Mendoza. I'm going to sit back and pretend that JSN is Brock Bowers. And then I'm going to sit back and pretend that Walker is Ashton Genty. What did we see last night? We saw a guy who stood in the Michael Myers stance exactly like Ashton Genty win the NFL Super Bowl MVP running the shit out of the football. And I'm just nice young running back like Genty's gonna eat. If I'm Ashton Genty, nephew, if you on here, bro, if you didn't get excited seeing those plays getting ran the way that and the blocking assignments and the schemes and all that shit, bro, man, there ain't nothing to talk about. Okay, and salute to Sam Darnold. Okay, Darnold, SC, man, fight on, USC. First USC quarterback to ever win the Super Bowl. First quarterback to ever play for 5 teams and win the Super Bowl. So that's one of my young nephews as well. My little red-headed nephew. Okay, he won something for my college. But at the end of the day, man, Mendoza in that offense is going to absolutely cook, bruh. He had no turnovers. I think he only got sacked twice. He had no fumbles. He had no picks. He had no bad situation. Okay? Everything was on the money. Okay? Didn't have to run that much. Sam Darnold didn't run that much at all, man. He wasn't having to run. He had time. He stayed in the pocket. He was poised. He was looking to throw the ball. Man, it's about to be a problem in that AFC, bro. They're not happy with this entire situation. Okay? So, let me read you guys' comments, bro. Let's get these likes up, dog. But at the end of the day, man, the Patriots got the Josh McDaniels version. Like they always say, man, the movie isn't as good as the book. The movie isn't as good as the book. Okay. Oh, you think that's good? You should read the book. You've heard that before. You know we don't got time to read no damn book, bro. Okay. If the movie was good, cool. I don't care what they didn't take out. I don't give a shit. Movie was good enough. All right. Let's read and see what y'all talking about, man. Take care of your boy, man. Take care of your bartender out there, bro. Bartenders out here pouring some strong ass drinks. You're making it pop off, bro. Let's do what it is. Major Raider with the $9.99 dono, man. Happy Monday. We got our coach, bro. He absolutely cooked, bro. I'm happy as shit. Okay, but he definitely out-coached Josh McDaniels, bro. Josh McDaniels had the second highest scoring team in the National Football League, and he didn't even get to 18, bro. This dude didn't even get to 20. That was Raider football, and they're saying it. They're saying, who is this guy? He waited to the Super Bowl to turn into to Josh McBallsack, bro? Yeah. Okay, I guess that associate assistant coach of the year didn't do nothing. Okay, didn't do shit, did it? All right, man, funny as hell. All right, man, but what a beautiful Super Bowl. Devon Lauren in the house, what's going on, nephew? Antoine Jackson, Shaka Porter, what's going on, laughing hard. Dude, you see me cackling, bro. I was cackling so hard last night, dog. It was absolutely funny, bro. Okay, all right, man. I kept saying the same thing. Say, Drake. I saw you throw a pick. Say, Drake, I saw you throw a pick. I was throwing them Drake jokes all night, bro. That shit was funny to me, bro. Funny as that, everything was hilarious last night, bro. Everything. Okay. Randy was going on, man. Was had the Roger Raider in the building. Was going on, man. Nick Rhodes. Okay. OTS in the building. Yeah, what's going on, man? Lloyd Lizzle. What's up, Lloyd Lizzle, man? What a beautiful 2 Super Bowls we've seen, bro. We've seen the Chiefs get their ass whooped. They didn't score a point in the first half either. And then we see the same shit. Both of these teams made the Super Bowl, and they didn't score until the second half, man. I mean, them NFC teams beat their brains in, bro. What's up, Tom? What's going on? Seahawks, good luck with Clint. He'll be missed. Hope that the Raiders enjoy him as much as we have. Yo, man, Clint Kubiak, bro, he has the pedigree, bro. He has the pedigree, okay? The difference between him and Kyle Shanahan has the pedigree because his father is Mike Shanahan, 2 Super Bowl victories, bro, okay? And his father, Gary Kubiak, was John Elway's backup. The difference is Kyle Shanahan can't win shit. He don't know how to call no plays to win no Super Bowl. He's lost 3 of them. 2 as the 49ers head coach, and 1 the Tom Brady came back on the Falcons 28-3 at the half. That's the problem. But Clint Kubiak won a Super Bowl in the same stadium that his dad won a Super Bowl. Did y'all know that? Did you know that Peyton Manning 10 years ago won a Super Bowl in Levi Stadium with the Broncos as his coach, and Clint Kubiak won one last night in the same building? Y'all didn't know that, did you? But I'm here to tell you, both of those Kubiaks like that Levi Stadium. They like that shit. That's probably never been done before, where you could think of 2 players, coach and 2 coaches to win, father and son, to win a Super Bowl in the same stadium. More or less than just win it as father and son, winning it in the same place, 10 years apart. Super Bowl 50, Super Bowl 60. Hey, man, all these numbers are adding up, bro. All right, man. All these numbers are adding up. All of them are adding up. Harold Johnson in the building. Elisha Gardner in the house. Super Cereal. Where you been at, Soups? Ain't seen you in a minute. It was like the game where Mac got 6 sacks, no adjustment, and cakewalk for the D. Drake May got second most times in the history of the NFL Super Bowl. He tied Patrick Mahomes. It was him, Patrick Mahomes, and somebody else got sacked. And Roger Staubach has the record. He got sacked 7 times. All right. Okay, man. Will 8 in the house. Okay. Jesse Ornelas in the building. Daniel Berry Sports, Mark Caspian in the house. Tom, I missed yesterday, but I was locked in with Shooby Dooby love. Hey, man, hope it was good, dog. I hope she made you something to eat after, man, because now, man, the price has gone up, bro. Tom, the price has gone up with the Shooby Doobies, man. It just buns ain't enough no more, bro. I know that ain't enough, bro. Okay, well, what can you get in there and cook some shit? Buns is bunnable. I mean, you should be able to have multiple opportunities for that, man. But who's gonna actually feed you, take care of you after that? Who's running some water for you? Who's rubbing you down? Who's giving you a massage, bro? Like, who's rubbing your feet during the game? Like, there's more to it than some buns, bro. When you get on our level, like, hey, what else am I getting? Okay, this ain't enough. All right, man. Major Raider with that dono. Thank you, Marcus Guillaume. Yesterday was great. Josh McD got his. It's good looking. I hope all's well with you and the family. Everything is great, bro. Everything is wonderful. Okay. Carrie said, long day at work. That's what I'm here to do. Okay. I'm here to make y'all night a lot easier. Okay. A lot of y'all work the late shift, work the graveyard. Y'all work swing shift. You know what I'm saying? You guys can listen to your boy while you get your money. And I'm all with that, bro. All with that. Okay. All right. That's what I'm here for. Major Raider, good afternoon. What's going on, pimping? Justice Sizzle in the building. Salute to the goons in the chat. They clowning McBoss. They roasting him, dog. They want him fired, bro. They're blaming him 100%. I mean, they said that he brought that Raider shit over. I'm like, they're talking about, oh, you guys don't know what you're doing with Josh McDaniels. We just need to bring him back. They're blaming, they're saying he brought that Raider shit back. Nah, dog, Nah, there ain't no Raider shit. It says right here in this, says right here that he's been calling shitty games. And Tom's been saving them. Okay? Straight up. But they're clowning him. Chunker in the building. What's up, Chunk? Get these likes up. Let's roll. Watts! What's up, Watts? He said it was so nice to see Josh lose. And you know what? They didn't show Josh McDaniels nowhere, bro. They didn't show him. I was trying to, I was on the Boston channels. I was like, when Mike Vrabel was up there for at least 45 minutes to an hour, bro. I mean, he was just up there answering questions, fielding questions. I'm like, where is Josh McDaniels at, bro? Where is he? Nowhere to be found, bro. I mean, I think they locked him up in the bathroom, man. He's probably still locked up, man. They're like, Josh, come down here for a second. Hey, it's kind of dark down there, fellas. Nah, man, Josh, come down here, dog. We're throwing you a party, man, a congratulation party, bro, down here, dog. They went down there, man. They said, oh, get me out of here. Hey, let me out. He's in the inner sanctums of Levi Stadium right now. They don't know where. Hey, where's Josh at? I don't know, man, but we ain't got time to wait for the plane, man. Let's get up out of here. Josh McDaniels is down there in the dungeon, bro. He down there in the dungeon and shit, dog. Straight up, okay? Oh, man. Okay. But Kubiak just touched down in Vegas. Go sign that check. Hey, that's right, Top blew the doors off. I mean, it was beautiful to see. Beautiful to see, bro. Okay? All right, man. Watch Raider. Kubiak gonna have us right. Dude ran the ball. Every team in the playoff and smoked them. Hey, man, every time I saw Walker III cooking, I just thought of Ashton Jeanty, a guy who had more yards after being hit. Like I said, all these dudes, all these people was running around. A lot of them in Raider Nation saying the Jeanty's a bust. That's because you guys are casuals, man. You guys don't know no better. Okay? Ashton Jeanty set a rookie record, bro. The league is 126 years old, bro. The league is 126 years old. He set an NFL record for rookies for most yardage after being hit, after contact. He had over 1,000 yards after being hit. No other running back in any rookie that you can name, from Jim Brown to O.J. Simpson to Eric Dickerson to Emmitt Smith. I don't care who the hell you name. Barry Sanders, Dalian Tomlinson. Nobody has been hit as much as him and get 1,000 yards after being hit, bro. Just him. Now just imagine he got a line. You saw what happened last night, bro. And if it wasn't for Roger Goodell putting the mercy rule on, shit, that long-ass touchdown run that they called back, that wasn't no penalty, bruh. That was Roger Goodell giving the signal. That's enough. That's enough. Hey. It would have been worse. Like, they didn't want him breaking no records and shit. It's like, okay, man, the spread is bad enough. Vegas is calling, Roger, what's going on? Allegedly. Okay, come on, man. He gave the signal. He's like, Roger, you don't even got no whiskers. What's that? Even when Walker got there, thought he scored, he turned around and saw Walker was just, yeah, it's a little too much. We're kind of doing it. He wasn't even mad. I would have been mad. Like, you're trying to take touchdowns away. He's like, yeah, we are kind of beating their brains in. Yeah, it's kind of a little too much. He just smiled. Nice, humble kid. He just like, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's enough. I think that's enough. And shit. Roger Goodell was like, yeah, Roger Goodell was like, what you doing, Roger? Oh, man, I'm just, ain't no song, all right? Oh, yeah, I was in my headphones. He's like, throw that flag up. Throw that flag up, dog. Curtains, bro. Absolute curtains. Okay, all right, man. Just a side about it. That Shab's gone out, man. Watson here. Ashton Jeanty has as much talent as Walker, and Walker ain't that good catching the ball. Ashton Jeanty's going to absolutely fry Dialay to the side, man. He was 25 yards away from getting 1,000 yards after being hit that much. This is a man, Ashton Jeanty had a game. Nephew had a game where he actually had negative yardage in the game. I think he had negative minus yard and a half in the game, bro. He had a game where he had like 3 yards rushing, bro. I mean, he going to act up. And Mac Hollins, the only dude catching the ball, ex-Raider. Of course, man. Spillane was out there running to the ball. Chasen was out there running to the ball, man. We've had good players, but we got bad general managers, bad GMs. Okay, our GMs have been shitty. Let them leave. Let them walk out the door. But we're gonna fix it. We ain't got no choice. Okay, straight up. All right, man. E-Trip, what's going on, E-Trip? We could have kept Mac Hollins. Well, you got to pay people. Watch. I mean, you keep talking about who we could have kept. All you had to do was pay him. You could have gave Mac Collins some drink tickets to Dre's and a couple of suites, and he would have stayed. That dude wanted to be here, but come on, bro. I got bills to pay, man. I can't just be sticking around and, you ever hung out with a dude who just had everything taken care of, man, and he's like, yo, man, let's go here next, man. Yeah, I got to go to work in the morning. He don't got to go to work and shit. His ass is, he could stay up all night. He good. He got plenty of money. He's like, he would make you late for work. You hanging out with him until the wee hours. You got to be to work at 6. You don't walk into the house until 5:15. You take a shower, throw your shit on. You at work like this. What's wrong with you, Marky? Oh, man, dog, long ass night. Shit. What's the homie doing? Laid up with a shooby dooby until 11. Like, you got to tell your boy that's it. Yo, dog, I got to go to work, dog. Shit, I mean, shit. 2's good. Let me get about 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Oh, come on, man. We about to go to this next spot. Okay? Straight up. So you got to pay people, bro. That's why you don't have nobody, because you don't know how to take care of people. Okay? Take care of people. All right, man. Adam Schefter just announced we hired Clint on a 5-year deal. Well, I mean, let's not get excited about that. Let me bust you guys' bubble real quick with these long deals. Okay? Let me bust your bubble real quick on these long deals. So don't get excited about a 5-year deal, and Uncle Shaq is about to tell you why. Josh McDaniels had a 6-year deal. Six. Guess who you're still paying right now? The guy who we just cooked. John Gruden had a 10-year deal. Guess who you're still paying? Antonio Pierce had a 2 or 3-year deal. You still got to pay him. So don't get excited over a 5-year deal, bro. Because Josh McDaniels had a 6-year deal and he's still getting a Raider check. Y'all thought that's security. Oh, that's security. We're signing him for 5 years. He's going to be here 5 years. No. Josh McDaniels was here for a year and a half. 6-year deal. You still got Mark Davis still has to pay that man. Pete Carroll had a 3-year deal. 30 million, 10 million per. How many years did he get? 1. How much more you got to pay him? $300,000 a week. So let's not get excited about the 5-year deal, family. 5-year deal means that's how long Mark got to pay a dude. That doesn't mean that's how long he's going to be your coach. Especially the way you guys are. A year from now, if we're still sitting on a 4-game lead record, you're going to be ready to fire Kubiak too. I know you guys too well, man. You guys are always honeymoon stage. Y'all always love the buns. When you got the married buns, man, 6 months in, bruh, you ready to hit the club. Now, you guys are the most fickle of all, bruh. Y'all let him not hit the ground running. You're going to want him fired after 4 games, bruh. I already know it. I already know how you guys roll, bro. You guys are always excited about a new coach. So they start running into a rough patch, then you want to fire cats. So don't get the 5-year thinking that that's really something when Josh McDaniels had a 6-year deal and you had to pay him. You got to pay that man another 4 years right now. And you got to pay Pete Carroll another 2 years. And you got to pay Antonio Pierce. And you got to pay Chuck another 2 or 3 years. You're paying 5, 6, 7 coaches. So 5-year deal don't mean 5 years for Kubiak unless he's getting some 5-year shit done. Straight up. Just trying to help you guys out, man. Trying to help you guys out. Don't get excited. Every time you tell yourself Clint got a 5-year deal, tell yourself Josh McDaniels got a 6-year deal. That'll calm you down. That'll bring you down to earth real quick. The length of the deal don't mean shit. Okay? Just telling you that now. Okay? All right, man. We're on our way. We are 55:10, taking a break from work, listening to Unc. You know what it is. Marcus Guillaume. The autumn wind will be blowing soon. The future look good. Can't wait for the Super Bowl party. I can't wait either, though. I can't wait for the parade. Nicholas was going on. TV12 got punked twice. Okay. Watch Raider, man. That Seattle defense was built by Pete Carroll, and that defense is going to be special. That defense is already special. It's already legendary. They already done did what the Legion of Boom has done. We all know the Legion of Boom is, they just got to get some Hall of Famers on there. Okay? But they've already equaled the Legion of Boom. Okay? Well, actually, they have not, because Legion of Boom went to 2 Super Bowls. Won one, lost one, thanks to Pete Carroll. But at the end of the day, man, if they can make the bowl again, they have an opportunity, bro. Okay? All right, man. Cat reports that Kumiya reached a 5-year deal. Another coach we have to pay, but let's see if time works out. Like I said before, for all you guys that are running around getting excited about a 5-year deal, I just brought you down to earth when I told you that Josh McDaniels had a 6-year deal. Don't mean shit. Is he your coach? No. Are you paying him? Yeah. That's how much money we got, bro. We can afford to buy stuff just to taste it. You know, it's like, hey, man, bring me the tomahawk out, man. Bring me the porter out. Bring me the New York strip. And bring me the picanha out. I don't really like that. Oh, this is cool. This needs to be cooked a little bit more. Dude, you're just wasting steak, but you're really not, because you're paying for it all. Don't get excited about the 5-year deal. You see, I just like, that don't mean shit. You're a Raiders. Raiders don't mean nothing. 5-year deal don't mean shit. Josh McDaniels got a 6-year deal. He had a deal longer than that. He didn't even last 2 years. 2 years from now, man, if Kubiak is making you guys throw up in the mouth, you'll be ready to let him go too. Then the next coach, oh man, we signed a 7-year deal. Don't mean shit. Don't mean shit. I just told you it don't mean nothing when Josh McDaniels got a 6-year deal. 6. More than Kubiak. Just trying to help y'all out, man. Don't run around being too excited about stuff. All right, man. Sturgio, what's going on? Enjoyed the Super Bowl yesterday. All right, man. Anthony 28, Missy of the Year. Oh, yeah, man. He sure did. I remember all those players that he drafted on defense. Okay, what's going on? Okay, Nicholas didn't score a point to the fourth. Sound like Josh McDummy. Sound exactly like it. That's what the article said. Kubiak used everybody. Straight up. Man, if I knew something was wrong with I keep saying JNS. JSN. I knew something was wrong with him when he did his pre-game interview. I'm like, something wasn't right then. I could just see his face. He just did not look like a player that just won the Offensive Player of the Year in a Super Bowl. As young as he is, he just didn't look excited. Like, he just looked like he didn't look right. I said, man, something's not right. He was hurt. He was nursing an injury, man, and he couldn't get it done. But he won the Super Bowl. All right, man. Right, straight up. Running back ran for 120. Ran for 130-something, if I ain't mistaken. All right, man. Major Raider sounds like we have potential already. It does. All right, straight up, bro. Rocket Boy, what's going on? YMOB. Video out showing a new H code coming out of the plane. I ain't seen it yet, man. I'll be watching it once I get off of here. I take you guys' word for it. Okay. Watch Red. I was also rooting for Max Trojan, Darnell also Leonard Williams. Yes. Hey, man, all my Trojans, bro. Straight up. Okay, very happy about that. Shido, what's going on? Big Batty Birder in the house, man. Flex Money in the building. All right, man. Okay, Major Raiders. All right, man. Watts, Darnell, first USC quarterback to win a Super Bowl. And you know what? My boy D. Burney told me that last night on the feed, and I started thinking about it. I was like, yeah, Carson Palmer didn't win one. Matt Leinart didn't win one. Pat Hayden didn't win one. Todd Marijuanovich didn't win one. I'm like, that's true. Matt Barkley did. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a minute. What about Matt Barkley? Wasn't Matt Barkley, wasn't he the backup quarterback on the Eagles team with you better check. Wasn't Matt Barkley on the Eagles team that beat Tom Brady and them, man, with the Philly special? Maybe they mean starting quarterback. I could have swore that Matt Barkley was on that Eagles team that won a bowl. I could be wrong, though. Okay. All right, man. All right, man. Straight up. Big Daddy Boy was always trash. He was. McDummy. Yeah, man. That was funny as hell, Major Raider. They're blaming him. They're saying he brought his Raider offense to their team. All right, man. Can't even use Trayvon Henderson right. I mean, he don't have to. That dude boo-boo. Okay? All right, man. All right, can't even get Diggs 5 or 10 catches. Like I said, man, I said last night, I said Stephon Diggs is so upset he's about to make 5 or 10 babies last night. Plus him and Cardi B broke up allegedly, bro. I mean, he had them in 4 corners, bro. He had baby mamas all over that place. Okay, so he probably went out. I was calling him Stephon Kids. That's what I was calling him last night. I was like, there goes Stephon Kids. Can't get the football. Stephon Kids. Okay, like I said before, bro. Okay, he know how to make some kids though. You know how to do that. Couldn't get open, but he could make some kids. All right, man. Okay, man. Straight up, man. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. All right, man. McDummie's extra crispy. Crosby extra crispy, bro. Spicy crispy. Okay. Josh Star Stevenson over Henderson, man. Yeah, he kind of stupid. Okay. All right, man. The one in the house blowing up, man. What's going on? Michael Fortune. There are videos of Brady chewing out McDummie. Oh, all day. The funniest thing I ever seen when Josh McDaniels came over, man. Let's see if you guys remember me telling you this story. Justice Sam might remember it. I can never find the video, but I saw a video of Julian Edelman. Julian Edelman, who Tom Brady calls Jules. Julian Edelman was on the Kelsey Brothers podcast a few years ago, like when they first started doing it. Okay, I don't even think that Travis Swift was with Taylor yet, and they were talking about what was the funniest thing that ever happened, or that you ever seen happen in the middle of a game. And he was talking about how Tom Brady, Josh McDaniels would call a play and call it into the headset and say X right wing cargo on 4 or whatever, and John Brady would be in the huddle and say, yeah, man, Josh is calling, 14 wing cargo on 3. Man, we're not doing that. He's like, Gronk, just run out to the flat, man, turn around, and I'll get you the football. So they did that, and Gronk scored. This is how I know it's true, bro, because this was before Josh McDaniels was our coach. He said Tom just basically changed the play. He did not run the wing cargo play or whatever the hell. He just said, just leak out in coverage, Gronk, and I'm going to hit you the ball in the flat, over there, like behind the numbers, and just score. So Tom Brady pretty much changed the play, kind of like, when you were a kid. Hey, man, run to the tree and then turn right here by the fire hydrant, and I'm going to throw you the ball. Basically that. Threw him the ball, threw a touchdown, and they went to the sidelines, and Josh McDaniels was mad as hell, screaming, yeah, that's not the play I called, and it's going grass, not what I wanted you to do. And Tom Brady just ignored him, dog. He said that Josh McDaniels was so mad at them. They won the game, but McDaniels was so mad that Tom kept changing his plays that he went to Bill Belichick, and Bill Belichick didn't even do nothing. Bill Belichick's like, hey, as long as we win, I don't care. I don't care about him running your play. We scored. Who cares? Okay? He said that Josh McDaniels didn't talk to them for a whole week. They're like, hey, Josh. He just ignored him. Hey, Josh, how you doing? Hey, Josh, you still mad, bruh? And I was like, yeah, that's the same shit he did to Derek Carr when Derek Carr changed the play. Remember against Seattle? Overtime? When DC didn't listen to Josh McDaniels in the snow, bro, and gave that draw play to Josh Jacobs, and Josh Jacobs ran 65 yards up the seam for the touchdown, and everybody was jumping up and down, and Josh McVisor was like this. We just won the game in overtime because Derek Carr saw something. He saw a protection. He called an audible. He saw this shit. Guess what happened the next game after that? Hey, Derek, have a seat. That's when Derek Carr stopped that, when he did that. Did the right call, won the game, but it wasn't Josh McDaniels' way. That's not what I told you to do. I told you to run this play. I wouldn't have cared, bro. What did you see, DC? Hey, man, I saw that the Mike linebacker was cheating over, and they were anticipating it. I just called a draw to Josh Jacobs. And if you remember, it was foggy, and nobody touched Josh Jacobs. He ran straight up the seam, untouched. 65 yards later, we won the game. Everyone's jumping up and down except Josh McDaniels. That's how I knew it was real. Because I'm like, yeah, Josh McDaniels is one of those I want to win, but I want to win my way type of guys. Okay? And now the Patriots just lost the Super Bowl behind it. Okay? All right, big time Willie. Those mid-range passes are the reason why Stephon Diggs should have had 8 catches. Facts. But he caught eight pairs of buns last. That's 16 buns. He had 16 cheeks last night, bro. He had no problem doing that. But like they said, Josh McDaniels didn't make no adjustments, bro. He didn't do it. Okay. All right, man. He said he had a decent O-line, but protection is important. Well, man, I mean, you got to call the blocking assignments. Are we running zone blocking scheme? Are we running man-to-man? Are we running stunts? I mean, what's the O-line doing, bro? Ask your boy Chip Kelly. You think Chip Kelly's offense was just bad because of the plays, or do you think it was bad because of the protections? Like I was trying to tell you guys were trying to blame Brendan Carroll for everything. Brendan Carroll's just the coach to teach the schemes. He's not there creating the blocking schemes. That's on Chip Kelly. He designs the plays. He designs the offense. He's the architect. He has to architect the O-line protections. What are we running, bro? How are we doubling TJ Watt? Or what are we doing, bro? What are we doing with Chris Jones, bro? Are we gonna chip block him? Okay, that type of shit. Okay, yeah, we got Colton over here, but he's got a bum leg, so we're gonna bring Genty over to chip block him and shit to help to give Geno Smith more time. But y'all didn't understand that, bro. Y'all saw offensive line coach, and you guys went ape shit. That's what you saw, and that's what you went at. Okay, but Clint Kubiak's gonna fix all of that. Just to let you know, the offensive coordinator is responsible for the blocking schemes and the protection. That's his job. It's his offense. He's the one with the personnel groupings. He's the one calling 12 personnel, 11 personnel. He's the one that's calling a single back, empty set, bunch formation. All of that is the OC's job, dog. The blocking schemes is the same. And on defense, it's the same shit. Your defensive coordinator is responsible for the D-line. He's responsible for whether you're in cover 1, 2, 3, whether you're in single high, double high, all that shit. There is no, it's the offensive line coach. It's the defensive line coach. It's the linebackers coach. It's the secondaries coach. You guys ain't thinking good enough, bruh. If the McDonald's isn't running effectively, bro, it doesn't matter who's on fries. It doesn't matter who's on shakes. It doesn't matter who's the shift lead. It doesn't matter who's cleaning the bathrooms and shit. It doesn't matter that the cute girl keeps counting out the wrong change. It's the manager's fault. Simple as that. And whoever the manager put in charge, who's responsible for the front line of the damn McDonald's? Offensive coordinator. Who's responsible for the back line of the McDonald's? Who's getting all the potatoes and all that shit? The defensive coordinator. Y'all better learn this shit. Who's responsible for the parking lot being clean? Special teams. It's that simple, bruh. Y'all make this shit rocket science. It isn't. It isn't. It's very simple. Okay? All right. Tom said Brady proves it was just him with Tampa. And Bill's done it since. TB2 is one of the greatest and proved it in my view. He is. He deserves the GOAT, man, just because of the fact that he really didn't have what we thought he had. That dude was just out there, man, being being Guy Fieri, man, just running and just walking into somebody's kitchen and just coming up with some damn gourmet shit that's out of whatever's in the kitchen. I'll take this tuna fish. I'll take some paprika. Man, we got a little bit of we got some string beans. We got this. Hey, what are you doing, man? It smells good. Get the hell out of my kitchen. Get your ass out of here, man. Okay. Oh, shit. Was it the ingredients or was it the cook? It was the cook. Brady's the cook. Brady was in there cooking. He was chefing it up. Brady was chefing. Brady would have won that game last night. Brady would have won that shit last night. Brady's looking at it like, oh, man, that would have been easy, bro. That would have been easy for him to win that shit. Drake May missed a lot of open people, bro. A lot. Brady would have been hitting them dudes in stride. It wouldn't even have been a problem. You remember that one play when Drake May had, who was it that he had leaked out? Man, they were all by themselves, bro. Blown coverage. He threw the ball too far, bro. Threw the ball over his head. That dude was all by himself, man. Brady, you think Brady would have did that shit? Brady just would have been like, down the field. But Drake May ain't Brady, is he? All right. Watts. Brady statue still in front of the stadium. He won the Super Bowl in Tampa, so he's the GOAT. He is the GOAT. All right, it's 174 people. Was 174 people in here, man. The likes are liking. Okay. Marty Law, what's going on, man? What's up, Rose? What's happening? Got the Lowe family in here. All right, Michael Fortune, Kubiak named head coach. Yeah, like he said last night, he told you he was coming. All right, man. Alfredo Mendoza was going on. What's goody? What's goody, dog? All right, man. Justice Sasa. From what I'm hearing, Mad Max has told Patriots Tom Brady he doesn't want to play for him anymore. I'm hoping that it ain't true. Raider hater says you are who there, Mike Florio. Well, man, like I said before, bro, they're still talking about something that happened weeks ago. Even if that is to be true, because we don't know for a fact. That was weeks ago. People will see when it's the Raiders, they act like, oh, once somebody said one thing that they want to keep it that way. People have a right to change their mind, bro. You don't think Max doesn't have a right to change his mind? Who's to say? He came on and told you what he needed to tell you, and Mike Florio's still running around. Like, I mean, don't you guys understand why Max don't want to keep talking to you fools, bro? He don't want to keep bringing it up. Oh, Max didn't say that he didn't want to stay with the Raiders. The dude just came on TV again and said this shit. Leave the man alone. Y'all, man, that's why he don't want to talk to you guys. He don't even want to, no matter what he says, y'all want to say some shit. Come on. And if he gets traded, he gets traded. What am I going to do, bro? I'm a Raider fan. I'm not come on, bro. I done seen the greatest of the greats lead. I need my ring, bro. Max want to go, man. Salute. Max has done enough. If Max don't want to play for us no more, man, salute to Max. Okay? But he's on the team. Why are we running around acting like he ain't on the team? Y'all falling for this shit over and over again. Over and over again, bro. Over and over again. Leave this man alone. This man is a Raider. Leave him alone. You can go get this at MatthewShackUnfiltered.com. Very dope, as you can see. Hey, man, very tight. Okay? But, yeah, man, come on, man. The man has said everything he needs to say. He don't need to talk no more. Mike Florio, bro, the biggest Raider hater out there, bro, besides Al Michaels. Come on, bro. We don't want to hear it no more, dog. Okay? We good. I don't care. I don't care at this point. All right. Okay? All right, man. It's good to see Josh choking. Yeah, man. Josh was choking, man. They want to choke the shit out of him. I tell you this right now, Josh McDaniels better not go to no restaurants in Boston. You know they're going to spit in his food. Josh McDaniels at table 6. Table 6. 2, 4, 6. Pick up. Pick up. This is the best linguine and clam sauce I ever had. Pause. Clam sauce. Like I said, man, stop it. Stop playing with me. Okay. All right, man. Ace Jackson said we knew he was useless. Chris Gonzalez is a baller. Baller, bro. Absolute baller. Okay, yeah. I mean, the sea chickens. That's what all my 49er homies call them. Sea chickens. They all call them the sea chickens. Sea chickens would have bowled in that house, though. Ain't no more laughing at us. Oh, the Chiefs won a Super Bowl in your house, bro. What happened last night? The Sea Chickens won a Super Bowl in your house, and what made it even worse is that Sam Darnold was your backup 2 years ago, and he won one in your shit before Brock Purdy did. I mean, come on, bro. And the Vikings fans, they don't even want to talk, bro. They absolutely messed that shit up. They picked J.J. McCarthy over Sam Darnold. Sam Darnold won 14 games last year for the Vikings. Sam Darnold won 14 games for a one and done for them last year. What did he do this year? He won 14 games again. In 2 seasons, Sam Darnold has won 28 games with 2 different teams and won the bowl. They in shambles over there in Minnesota, too. They in shambles. All right, man. Straight up. Absolute shambles. They saying Patriots didn't disclose an injury, gave him a shot about to be docked a draft pick. Good. They're always cheating. That's that Drake May, from what you're saying, from what I heard, Drake May got a cortisone shot, and they didn't report it from what's being reported. But Roger Goodell, we'll see if Roger Goodell keeps that same energy. We'll see if he keeps that same energy or not. All right. Marty Lowe, Shaq, can you believe? With 6-0 in division with Tom Cable. That team was Misfit Generals. 2 years, we won playoff games. We would have seen the playoffs, just reminiscing. Well, man, like I said before, we always pulled the chicken out before it was done, bro. Took the chicken off the grill before it was cooked. Then you bite into it, man. It's all red on the inside, bro. That's it, man. Gotta be careful. Just salmonella. All right, man. And we beat McDaniels to top it off. That's true. First game of the season. Okay. Said Belichick needs some help at NC. Belichick don't want to see him, dog. Belichick don't want to see him at all. Belichick don't want to see him. And right now, The Patriots don't want to. Patriot fans do not want to see that man at all, man. And like I said, okay, hey, you can't find glory in your own hometown playing like that. He can come home to Ohio. Yeah, he can break his ass to Ohio all day. Okay, real funny, all of yeah, straight up, dog. So you see how he's going to use Genty. Oh, Genty's about to cook. Oh, Niner Invaders, official Kubiak 5-year deal. I just told you about yearly deals. It's just like, man, the rapper homies who got a record deal, bro. You got I bet we just signed a 7-album deal with Jeff Jam. That would impress all the shooby doobies at the club and shit. They get some buns that night. But for me, I'm like, seven album deal. That's basically a 2-album deal, and the rest are options. You don't have a 7-album deal. That's if you go the whole life of the contract. Like I said, you guys getting excited about a 5-year deal. I just told you Josh McDaniels has a 6-year deal. John Gruden had a 10-year deal. Pete Carroll had a 3-year deal. They ain't your coach. They still being paid. Josh McDaniels gonna get paid for the next 4 years, bro. They don't mean shit. 5-year deal don't mean shit. That's if the Raiders decide to keep him, dog. They want to keep him. He's gonna get 5 years worth of money. He's gonna get that. But that doesn't mean he's going to be your coach 5 years, bro. Because I just told you. Josh McDaniels should still be your coach right now based on that rationale. Right? Right? How many years has it been? It's been, what? 2.5 since Josh McDaniels was your coach. Half a year with Antonio Pierce, a whole year with Antonio Pierce, and a whole year with Pete Carroll. 2.5 years. You still should have Josh McDaniels on your coach based on a 6-year deal. Don't get excited about 5 years, Raider fan. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to get you not to be walking around here confused later if he's not your coach, bro. I want him to be, but I'm smart. I understand how contracts work, bro. Those are just numbers to impress the average fan. Don't be average over here. All right. Seeing what 6'9" did with Kubiak. Yeah, GT go eat, man. 5'10" on top of Bowers, Mendoza, and Genty. Just watch Trey Tucker get unlocked. Yeah, Trey Tucker going to be open and often. Stoney was upset last night. Stoney said, terrible Super Bowl. The putter could have won MVP. Walker didn't dominate. Are you crazy? You're definitely hating right now, Stoney. You were getting cooked last night. You were really hoping that you got that your boys were going to win. They didn't win, dog. How are you saying that he didn't dominate when all he did was dominate? You know how many yards per carry he averaged yards per carry, bro? In that first half, he was averaging 9 yards a carry. What are you talking about? The league averages is 4.2. This dude was averaging almost a first down every time he ran the ball. You're just hating, bro. You're coping. It's called cope. C-O-P-E. Cope. Okay. Say, Drake, I heard you have to cope. I heard you have to cope, Drake. Okay. Straight up. All right, man. He said he made coaches offensive quarterback coach for OC. Mike, Vegan Raider. Now we got to get our defensive coordinators off to the races. Well, man, it's looking more and more unlikely that I'm gonna get what I want, which is normal for the Raiders. I hardly ever get what I want, bro. Okay. I wanted I wanted the coach from the Bears. I mean, excuse me, not the Bears, the Browns, bro. Okay, but it doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get him because he's in a 2-year deal and you can't trade for assistants. So if I could get Sean McDermott to be the defensive coordinator, if I could get Chris Shula, that would be great. But doesn't look likely, bro. All right, Jalen season. So what do you think will happen with Crosby? I like trading him, but I don't want to hear a carpet timeline in the matching, I guess. I'm not worried about Crosby, bro. I'm done with it. Max Crosby is a couple of things, and I have to bring it up on a show, make a show out of it. But I'm not worried about it, dog. I'm not going to spend my time worried about a coulda, woulda, shoulda, bro. There's only 2 things that can happen. He's either going to be a Raider or he's not, bro. And like I said before, all you guys that are all concerned about Crosby, that's because you haven't fell in love with the Shield yet. You ain't in love with the Shield. You in love with Crosby, but you ain't in love with the Shield like you think, because you're more concerned about if Max is going to be with the Raiders or not. I'm not like that. I've already, if he's here, love him to be here. But he ain't no different than any other person that left, dog. I gotta stay with who I'm with. I'm a Raider fan. I'm not a. This ain't the Crosby Raiders, bro. It's the Las Vegas Raiders. Okay. So if he's here, he's here. If he doesn't want to play for us no more, I've heard it before. I saw Khalil Mack do it too. So if he wants to stay, I'd love for him to stay. But I got Mendoza's coming. I got Kubiak's coming. I got Genties. I got people that are gonna be here, bro. If you want to be here, be here. If you don't, I'm not worried about it no more. I'm not worried about it. Can't worry what's gonna happen. You guys are worried. Y'all gonna be in shambles, man. If Max leaves, you're gonna read your fandom's gonna be tested. My fandom's not. Okay, I saw Marcus Allen go to the Chiefs. Ain't nothing worse than that, bro. Okay, nothing. I don't care who you name. My last Super Bowl MVP goes to the Chiefs and beats us 9 out of 10 times, bruh, and gives the Chiefs the mojo to kick our ass for decades. I'm not gonna be worried about who here and who ain't. Y'all, that's for you guys to worry about. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know that there's a lot of things that haven't occurred yet. Kubiak has not spoken to Max. Let's not act like Myles Garrett wasn't saying that he wasn't ever gonna play for the Browns again, and he got that bag and shit changed. You pay somebody, you take care of somebody, it's a different story. Max don't got no guaranteed money after next year. You benched them like you shouldn't have. You got to make that shit up to him, dog. Simple as that. Okay? So, I'm not worried about it, man. As you can see, I'm definitely pro Max, but what am I going to say, bro? Am I going to walk around here and be worried if he's going to go or not? If he's going to go, he's going to go. If he's not going to go. All right? I saw Charles Woodson leave. Okay? I saw Ken Stabler get traded. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. I seen too much. Brandon, for me to be worried about it. All right? Okay. All right, make sure you're ready for this new era. Okay? Adam Schefter broke the news. So there was, I was laughing so hard I thought he was going to lose his voice. Hey, man, I was crying. I was crying, bro. And then I spent the rest of the night watching local Boston television on my satellite, laughing my ass off, watching them guys come up with every excuse in the book. Now Josh McDaniels is raidering it up. It's funny as hell. All right, Lloyd Lake, back to back. Vegan Raider, going in 2026, fresh coach off the Super Bowl. I know it. Clint's a beast. So was Gary. Yes, they were. Yes, his name is Gary Kubiak. Straight up. No more Boston scrub for McDaniels. Nah. Violator on here, man. What's up, Violator? Man, put your Raider shields together for the first ballot Hall of Famer, the Violator. What's up, big bro? Big bro on here again. I mean, do we still got to keep being validated over here, bro? We know Validator is the greatest Raider fan of all time. We know he's in the Hall of Fame. We know that he is a card-carrying VP, if not CEO, of the Black Hole, but he's also a member of the Unfiltered Nation. What's up, big bro? What up, Shaq and Unfiltered Nation? We got our guy in Clint Kubiak. Let's effing go. Salute. Hey, man, ain't nothing to talk about, man. Number 57 in the house. That's it. Hey, big bro, like I said before, man, I know you were, I don't know where you were, but wherever you was at, I know you was enjoying seeing Josh McDaniels lose that Super Bowl, and I know you was happy seeing our new coach, Kubiak, cooking them. Okay? It's all off the hook, bro. All right, man. But big bro's in here, it is what it is. Okay? Like I keep telling you, big bro, I got some stuff for you. I just got to get it to you, dog. Okay? All right, man. 213 Rockies in the house. Yeah, man, Violator in here, man. What we doing? What are we doing? Like I said, man, that's 2 times in a week he been over here. He's trying to let it be known that he supports his little bro. I keep trying to tell you that. Marty Lowe. Okay, straight up, man. Thanks, Violator, for being here, bro. It's always good to see you. All right, man. You see I'm gritted every time I see you on here. All right, man. Justice Ashton, they said Justin was a bust after one preseason game. Oh, yeah. Don't let Mendoza struggle. I'm already seeing some of these groups. I keep telling you, bro. I'm in like 50 to 60 Raider groups. I people add me, I just stay in them. Like, So they're already trying to this is a typical post, okay? When Mendoza gets in here, man, and his weak lip arm doesn't get the ball to Brock Bowers, come back and apologize to me. I'm just like, These roaches with Raider hats, bro, they something else, bro. These team twerkers, bro, and these stripper nation guys, these guys are funny to me, bro. They want him to fail, and I don't even get why, bro. I don't even get why they're trying to make him be sorry before he's even drafted. I don't get it. And then all these people agreeing with him. Yeah, man, I wasn't that impressed, bro. He didn't look like he could. I'm just like, all right, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't know what to say, man. You just got to let people be stupid. All right? Stody. He said Ashton Jeanty had an impressive rookie season. He did. Okay, let our rookies rely for scrimmage. Yeah, and all of that was after getting hit. All right, man. Juan in the building. Major Raider. Okay, time to see what the coaching staff has to say. Violator talking to Justice Saw in the building. Hey, Justice Saw, you got a salute from the Violator, bro. You almost there, dog. You almost there. You just got to get that rig. Okay, once you get the rig, Justice Saw, then you can go smoke cigars with us. Ain't that right, Violator? You can be out with all of us and smoking a cigar because you'll have your chip with you, bro. You can go ahead and hang out with the big boys. Okay, yes, our new coach just landed. All right, man. Okay, SoCal, McDaniels gave Goodell the signal. I'm getting my ass kicked. Oh, yeah. Also, like I said before, rigging his hands. Okay, like I said, he was doing hip hop hooray. Roger Goodell was hip hop hooray. Ho, hey. Shit. Throw the car, throw the damn Kleenex, all that shit. Listen, that's enough flags. Too much, bro. Too much. They're like, nah, that's enough. It's just like, man, when you play Little League Baseball, bro, where they used to have the seven run rule. I don't know if they still had that, man, but we was the kids, they had the 7-run rule, bro, the mercy rule, that if you were up by 7, dog, and it was like past the 6th inning, they would just say, cause kids is crying and shit. Okay, people upset. Moms is like, this is some bullshit. You guys are trying to humiliate. They're just the 7-run rule, bro. You up 7 and it's past the 6th inning, that game is forfeited. All right, man. All right, give us some ice cream. Everybody have a soda. Sit your ass down somewhere, shit. Because they weren't having it. That's what happened last night. It was just too much of an ass whooping, bro. Okay. All right. Okay. Said if we get Jim from the Browns, I mean, it would be nice to get Jim Schwartz, bro, if we could, but we can't. I did my research. Jim Schwartz has 2 years on this deal, and there is no NFL rule that allows you to trade for an assistant coach. Only a head coach can be traded. Once I found that out, I was like, the only way we could do it is that they have to let him go, bro. And they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, bro. You can't trade for him. I thought, we could give him a 4th and we could do this, but you can't trade for assistants. You only can trade for a head coach. So, nothing we can do, bro. He's locked down for 2 years, and unless they let him go, he's not coming. All right. Stody, I wanted to pass the win the Super Bowl because we might have gotten Kubiak for less money if we didn't win. That ain't the reason why, Stody. You were going way too hard for that. Why are you worried about money that's not yours? I think that's straight cap, Stody. You were really cheering for the Patriots because you wanted the Patriots to win for whatever reason, bro. For whatever reason. Let's not cap where you're worried about getting Kubiak for less money. Why are you worried about money when we're paying 6 coaches? We're paying Pete Carroll $300,000 a week. Come on, bro. Stop. Stop with the capping, bro. You're making it up. You're making it up. We're already paying 6 coaches, bro. Stop. You weren't doing it to get it at a cheaper price, bro. Okay? What were you doing? What were you in Walmart changing prices, bro? What were you doing? You got the color TV and wheeled it up, bro, and they're like, scan it. Ooh, $6.99. $6.99? Oh, yeah, man, it was in the clearance rack. What did you do? Go get the toothpaste and take the toothpaste price and put it on the flat screen? Come on, bro. We're not buying none of that bullshit. You really was cheering because you really were cheering, bro. Stop. All right. Okay. Mr. BR said we should have gotten Gonzalez. We drafted Wilson. Hey, man, there's a lot of people we should have drafted. That's not the person that you should be angry about. You should be angry about the fact that we didn't draft Jalen, what's his name, man? From the Eagles, man. What was his name? He got in the car accident, killed his friend, man. The D lineman. What's his name, man? Jalen or Jade? I can't think of his last name. Carter. Jalen Carter. That's it. You should be mad about Carter. Let's not act like Christian Gonzalez hasn't been hurt the last 2 years. Christian Gonzalez is finally healthy. Jalen Carter was the one that was sacking the shit out of everybody in the Super Bowl last year, bro. That's what I would have rather have. Now all of a sudden you should have traded for Chris Gonzalez. Cut. He was hurt so much. He's barely. He's been hurt the last 2 years. Okay. Shaka Porter. Hopefully Clint will be here all 5 years. I'm just telling you, bro. Don't get excited about a 5-year deal when Josh McDaniels got a 6-year deal. That tells you everything you need to know. All you got to do is look it up. Go talk to Gemini. Gemini will tell you. I'm not telling you the facts. Don't got contract with years of the contract, don't got shit to do with the contract. The contract is whatever the Raiders want it to be. It could be one and done. Pay them to leave. Y'all know what they say. I'm not paying her to stay. I'm paying her to leave. You're paying them to leave, not to stay. So don't get excited about 5 years. He's going to get his money, but are you going to get 5 years of a coach? That's the point. Said you wasn't ready to fire Pete. Well, you didn't have to be ready to fire him. You got fired anyway. Okay. Rodgers has to want to see my team win. Okay. All right, man. Okay. Said JSN was 100% hurt. Yes, he was, bro. He looked like he was hurt. All right. Willie 75 in the house. Said Clint just arrived in the building. Major Raider. Josh McDaniels. Got you. I remember that play. DC changed the play and McW was pissed. Yeah, dog, he was mad. That's how I knew he was fake. And in that same game, he had on the damn logo upside down. He had the damn Scully on and the shit was upside down. I mean the headband on upside down. Like, this dude's a clown, bruh. Okay? All right. That's it, Shaq look really good. Is McDaniels really a good OC or Brady just made him look good? Based on what the Patriots said, they said that Brady made him look good. I don't have no opinion about what other people do with their teams, bro. I can care less. I know he won 6. Okay? He won 6. He lost, what was this? Is his 10th one? He's lost 4. No. He wasn't there when they lost the other one. He's lost 3 and won 6. But they said what they said, bro. Hey, man, they're the experts, bro. Josh McDaniels never took me to a Super Bowl, so I don't have to worry about it. They the ones that said it's TB12. All right. Alfredo says, I was at the Marriott with Jacobs rep for 65 yards at the Raider Tavern. Yeah. Yeah, it blew up, man, but somebody wasn't happy. Clint's in the building wearing the Raider gear, talking to the media. I can't wait to check all that out. Sarah K. Scott in here. What's up, Sarah? Sadness, Sarah. All right, man. What's going on? Good to see you in here. Carlos Lopez, what up, bro? New follow here. This is what I want to hear. Knowledge is being dropped. So all we do over here, 53 years of Raider Nation, man. 3 rings. Okay? 3 Super Bowl championships. All I'm going to do is tell you the truth. Grew up in that stadium in Oakland. I know what I'm talking about. That's one thing I definitely do, is know this. Okay? Brother Tito don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Nah, I never do that. Okay? All right. Michael Wilcox says, you guys traded Max Crosby yet? Buffalo can use an edge rusher. What you got in return? You go get what you gonna give us? You gonna give us Josh Allen? Yeah, that's what I thought. Because that's our best player. What we gonna give you? What we gonna give it for? For what y'all did? What y'all got? What you got in return? You gonna get what you gonna give us in return? Y'all always think we just gonna hand you a Max Crosby. What you got? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing you gonna give us? You gonna give us Josh Allen? I thought so. Okay, like I said, y'all don't want to give up shit. All right. Okay, straight up. You call me Chicken Hawks. 14 at a chip. You already know what it is. Okay. All right, Chuck. What's going on, Chuck? All right, Chris. Do you think the Bears will be back in the playoffs next season? Yeah. Yeah, they'll be in the playoffs next season. They got a nice, strong young team. If they can build around Caleb, get him some more pieces. They got a good running game with Swift. I don't know if DJ is still. They might need to get younger at receiver. Little stout defense. Ben Johnson's one of the best play callers in football. The only problem is he's greedy. When it's 4th and 1, take the points. Ain't that right, Sean Payton? Ain't that right, Sean McVay? These dudes is greedy. Take the points, bro. You see what my coach did? My coach Clint Kubiak kicked them field goals and shit. Had how many more field goals in that Super Bowl anyway? He kicked 5 field goals to get the 12-0 lead. Then they scored the touchdown. That's what you do. Okay? They'll make the playoffs, but I don't know how far they're going to go. Yeah, in their house. Chris. All right, man, Stoney. I said Walker did dominate. Oh, did. I thought you said did. Okay. All right. Kicker should have been the MVP with 5 extra points. No, he shouldn't have, dog. No, he shouldn't have. Who put him in a position to get the field goals? Like y'all tripping. This dude was kicking extra point field goals. This dude didn't kick a field goal over 40 yards. This dude was kicking 29 yarders, 39 yarders, 32 yarders. He's kicking chip shots. Who was getting them down there? Walker. Walker. Walker won that shit. Leslie Frazier for DC. I like Leslie Frazier, but I don't know if I like him for us. I like Leslie Frazier though. I do like him, but I don't. I think he's a little long in the tooth. You know, it's the young brigade because Mike McDonald's 38, Clint Kubiak is 38. We need somebody young. We need youngins, dog. We had an old ass Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll was 49 years older than him. We need young guys, people that are young, bro. Unless you're gonna bring in Swartz or somebody like that. Shit, how old is Chris Shula? Chris Shula's got to be late 30s. Let's get these 30-year-olds to come in here and do some shit. John Madden was 32 when he became coach of the Raiders. John Gruden was 34 when he became coach of the Raiders. We need some 30s, bro. Let's get some 30s in there. We don't need no damn old-ass dudes unless you're Jim Swartz. He's 59. Outside of that, though. All right, man. Okay, straight up. Major Raider. All right, man. Walker put in position all night. Straight up. My Super Bowl highlights were seeking to play the food, and Shaq and Mini Shaq was loving the Raiders again. Oh, he was having fun, dog. We had a great time. Okay. All right, Lloyd, yeah, Stripper Nation, bro. I mean, what else is it? If you go twerk for a draft pick, these dudes was out there twerking for a draft pick. Mendoza. Well, Lloyd Lay. For those of you guys who know what we know. But yeah. It's either the panty strap or the bra strap. Throw me a whole Mendoza. Throw me a whole Mendoza in here. Stripper Nation. I couldn't stand them damn dudes, bruh. I told you we didn't have to take for no Mendoza, bro. We didn't have to take for him. We got him before we even played the Chiefs, and I said we gonna beat the Chiefs, and we did. Like, come on, bro. He's supposed to be a Raider. The Shield chooses his own, bro. You can't strip your way to a damn Raider player, bro. Every time you guys strip for one and they come over, it's Gardner Minshew, it's Jimmy Garoppolo, it's Geno Smith. That's what your little twerking for Happy Meals gets you. But when you a real Raider, like we are over here, ain't that right? Violator on here will tell you we don't have to beg for nobody to show up. We gonna get real Raiders. Look at who we draft. Look at who we draft, bruh. Did we draft Khalil back? Yeah, he didn't want to be here. What did we do? We drafted Max Crosby. Come on, bruh. We replaced his ass. How hard was that? Yeah, we thought Khalil was he thought he was the only edge rusher we ever was going to have. Nah, dog. We'll just draft another one. See how it works? Okay, Josh McDaniels gets rid of Derek Carr. What do? We just drafted Mendoza. We just get another one. They don't re-sign Josh Jacobs, who we drafted. What do? We'll just draft Ashton Jeanty. We'll just do what? Draft another one. Does it make a size? The Shield always chooses his own, homie. We don't have to worry about losing nobody because we go get another one. If Max don't want to be here, hey, man, salute to Max. You've done enough. What are we going to do? Draft another one. Don't say we won't. We drafted Howie Long. He retired. We drafted Khalil back. Didn't want to be here. We drafted Max Crosby. That's 3 right there. Well, I'm not worried about shit. You guys are the one that's scared. Y'all scared to death Max leaving. I'm not scared because I know what we'll do. We'll draft somebody else. That's what we do. That's what we do on everything. Straight up. Okay? We traded for Willie Brown. Willie Brown retired. What did we do? We drafted Lester Hayes. Lester Hayes retired. What did we do? We drafted Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson, come on, bro. We're going to keep going. What are you talking about? Y'all scary. Stop being scared. I ain't scared. I know we're going to draft somebody else. Simple as that. Okay, Bushido. What's going on, Bushido? What's going on, big dog? What's happening? Chris Gonzalez balled his ass off yesterday. What's up, Miss Pablo? I hear Derek Carr wants to return. Well, I mean, he might want to, man, but Tom Brady don't like Derek Carr. You gonna go with that, MF? Tom Brady don't like him, dog. So Tom Brady's running shit. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't think that's gonna happen. Tom Brady don't like Derek Carr. All right, he don't. And Gardner Minshew and Bushido. All right, y'all. Hey man, shit. Hey man, you ain't got to tell me. I was gonna blaze one for the nation, but I'll do that tomorrow. I'm going outside, give me some food. Once again, man, salute to Violator being here, man. Violator coming in, letting you guys know we got us a coach, bro. Like I said, man, he knows what it is, okay, and he knows that we over here handling business, okay. And I appreciate you, big bro, for being here. Thank you, bro. Come by more often, man. We always love to have you. So, all right, y'all. Love all y'all, man. I'm about to go in the house, man. Hang out. But at the end of the day, man, I'm gonna go watch all these Kubiak videos that I done messed. I'm about to watch me some Kubiak. I'm about to see my coach and understand that Josh McDaniels is getting the business back there in Boston. They're saying that we got the Raider version. And that makes me happy, so happy, because they really thought they were getting the they were going to get the Macy's version, and they wound up getting the Temu version. Back to Shackelford.